Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath pre-patch and our human Paladin. We are starting things off in Gadgekstan today. I think we're going to do a bit of questing to get the day going. That's going to start with coming down here and taking on the Waste Wanderer Shadow Mages, Rogues, and Assassins. If we're really lucky, we'll come across Caliph Scorpionsting and we'll get his head. We didn't get him on the mage, unfortunately, so we'll see how easy he is to find. I did find some unofficial numbers. Obviously, Blizzard does not give us any actual information about anything that can help us inform where and how we play the game. But found some third-party information about the server population on Maladath, and it's pretty close to what I thought. It's like 45% Alliance and 55% Horde. I believe that's only able to really measure active guilds who are downing bosses. So how that's representative of the actual leveling character base, I don't know. But it is tilted in favor of the Horde, of course. Whereas Sky Fury, which is now so overpopulated that they've actually had to lock it, is tilted the same way for Alliance, so they're 55 Alliance, 45 Horde. But yeah, Sky Fury got so bad with its population that it got completely locked. I don't think you can create new characters on it today. So yeah, I mean, my hope is that it stays basically balanced. 45-55 is actually pretty good. But obviously it's going to be the kind of thing that I keep an eye on. Because what you don't want to do is to play on a server for a long time and then realize that your faction is dead. So, kind of hoping that doesn't happen. I did train all the way up in Darnassus. There is a trainer there. So we have a couple of things. Got some new ranks of Exorcism. We got a new rank of Holy Light. We also got Hammer of Wrath, so now I'm going to need to find a spot on my hotbar. This hurls a hammer that strikes an enemy for holy damage, and it works as an execute, so it's only usable when they're below 20% health. And now I have to figure out where in the world I want this. I guess the obvious thing is to get my water off the bar. That might be okay. Kind of, maybe, potentially. Yeah, I don't really like it, but I don't really have a lot of other available keybinds right now. We could go back to the two-handed sword. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's do this. Oh, this is the one that's bugged out. Yeah, we have to stand right on top. It's always bugged out. It's the same enemy. And it will evade bug unless we are, like, literally right on top of it. And even then, it's prone to still evade bug on us. We'll see if we can get it. So the cool thing we found out yesterday about Zul'Farrak is that you no longer need to do the mallet quest chain to do the Hydra boss. You can just do it. You just ring the thing and he comes out. So pretty cool. I also need to go to Dustwallow at some point to turn in Tiara of the Deep. Not really too excited about the rewards there, so... The experience would obviously be nice to have. We'd probably be level 47 now. So yeah, Hammer of Wrath is pretty cool. Pretty happy about it. It's nice to finally have it. Our true execute still will never take the place of Hand of Reckoning. I have to say, I don't know what it is about this zone. Is it the ambience? It's whatever they're calling the music. It's jarring and not pleasant to me. There's like thunderstorms that I think, yeah, that's the ambience, that's fine. I'm gonna keep the music turned down a little bit in Tanaris. It's actually, for some reason, it kind of bothers me. It's not actual music, that's the problem. It's like musical tones and dissonant notes. I don't really like dissonance in my music. I like harmonies in my music. I'm gonna try to kind of follow the path that Caliph might take if he were alive. Still quite a few people on for 9 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. And I kind of feel like things are just going to be busy from now on. I think now all throughout Wrath, the servers are going to be pretty popping. I mean, they don't have as many servers for Wrath as they did for TBC. So that alone is going to really increase the size of populations. It's not going to be like how we started on Westfall on our human priest, and eventually Westfall became a low to medium pop realm. I don't think that's going to happen with Wrath. They started with a small amount of servers, and I feel like that's the thing to do. Obviously nobody wants 3,000 person queue times, but that kind of thing happens a lot. You know, people really want a mega server. People really want one server where they can play with everybody who plays the game, so they don't have to pick and choose what groups of people they can or cannot play with. And Blizzard doesn't seem to think that they want to invest the money into WoW Classic to build that kind of infrastructure. They want to just keep doing things the way they've been doing them with the servers that they have in place, and the servers they have in place are not powerful enough to house as many players as want to play in one place. Which is kind of a shame. I feel like a mega server, like the idea of mega servers, ultimately are good for players because it means you're probably never going to run out of people to play with. Also, you don't have to make that choice between like playing with your friends or playing without your friends or playing with your online community or with your friends. You could just play on a mega server where everybody is at. And there are definitely games and services that operate mega servers. It is technologically possible for them to do it. But they've kind of taken a stance against it. They've actually came out and said that they want to do away with the concept of a mega server. So, yeah. There's that. Questy has been awful recently. Every time I've like logged in, Questy has not been up. I've had to go into the Questy options. We go to tracker, we need to reset tracker position, and now I have to do this like every time I log in. And a lot of times I forget to do it until I glance over to my right to check on a quest and I don't see it. So yeah, that's been pretty rough. Other than that, it's been fine. Yeah, we definitely did not run into Caliph. I feel like when things are populated, he's just going to be a tough one to find alive. He paths around, and there's really no telling where he's going to be at any point in time. So we need 3 more mages. There's one. It's a Blood Elf mage. He's got Caliph, so we are not getting him right now. Perhaps not ever getting him. We will see if I come back to that one. And yeah, I have the feeling that the numbers I look at, like that are tracking guilds, I feel like there are more people leveling on Horde than there are leveling on Alliance by a much larger margin than 45-55. It's gotta be at least 40-60, maybe 35-65. Especially when you get into these zones where we kind of share them, you just see probably about twice as many Horde players running around as you do Alliance players. And it's kind of unfortunate. When I created this character, I almost went on Sky Fury. And the reasons I was going to go on Sky Fury was obviously because I had a feeling that, you know, there was going to be an Alliance population there because Asmon plays Alliance and he was playing on Sky Fury. So I almost went on Sky Fury with this character. And actually, the Warlock that I tried out when I was testing out the Druid and testing out the Warlock, I played the Warlock on Sky Fury. And that just didn't happen to be the character that I went with. And then when I created this character, I decided to come back to Maladath because logging into Sky Fury in the evening, even then, there was like a 40-minute queue, which wasn't too long, but it was too long for me. So I ended up coming back to Maladath. But yeah, obviously on Sky Fury, I knew that there would be a good, chunky Alliance population of active players, which was never guaranteed on Maladath. And I just hope that it works out for this server. I really do. I'm really enjoying this character. I do want to take this character into Northrend. If we have the opportunity to choose between this character and the mage, it's going to be a really tough choice. And how this server ends up feeling as we finish the leveling process is gonna probably make that choice. We know that Pagel is mostly Alliance. We know that Pagel is a very active server, and that's where our mage is at, so... What we don't know is what's going to happen to the population sizes here on Maladath. We have no idea what's going to happen. And we're never going to be given any real numbers to work with, so... We got a gold bar out of that one. Okay, so we have the kill quest done. We have a pretty low inventory. Before we do anything else, I am going to go back to town and empty our inventory out. I wouldn't mind running ZF like a million more times, if I'm being honest. There's no one doing dungeons at 9:30 in the morning, which is quite respectable. People should be working and engaging in other fruitful endeavors. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a bunch more ZF. After that, I don't really know. After that, we get into places that I hate, like Sunken Temple. I'm probably not going to want to do. So I kind of want to do as much ZF as I can, maybe get us ahead of the leveling curve. I don't know if it's going to be possible or not, but I don't really want to do a lot of filler between here and Ungoro. I'd like to be able to do stuff here in Tanaris and then go right into Ungoro afterwards. I just don't know if without doing a bunch of dungeons, there's going to be enough content to get us to like the level 52 we have to be. 46, you know, we're 47. I don't think we're going to get 5 levels out of the questing here. But we could get 5 levels between questing here and doing a bunch of ZF. So it is possible, but it's probably pretty unlikely.
Yo! Have a good one!
That is all he's got for us.
I got the best deals anywhere!
Increases mount speed, I'll take it. And that's about all we can really do with our inventory right now. Do that, I guess. Okay, let's go do the pirate stuff. Seems like a good time to take that on. Thinking about like our time frame, how many days we have left, I really need to hit level 50 today, I think. And then by Saturday, I probably need to be going into Outland. Yeah, I need to be going into Outland by Saturday. To conceivably get to level 68 or 70 by, you know, I guess technically I have until 7 a.m. Pacific destination time on Monday when they take the servers down. Which is like 10 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, here we go. What's this? Hopefully it's ZF. We did not make a lot of progress there towards getting down to the Pirate Cove, but that is absolutely okay. I definitely wouldn't mind... Definitely would not mind doing this a bunch. Sorting board. Alright, and we'll keep track of how much experience we get out of here to try to determine if it's really worth it. So, we're starting here. Basically one bubble in, and we'll see how it goes. Let's let everyone get their mana back. Here we have our healers still. We have a priest healer, it looks like. We have a shaman, a hunter, and a rogue. Righteous Fury is up, as always. We need a big old reset here. There we go. I'm going to use Wisdom on myself because we are using quite a bit of mana today. Probably between all the Exorcism procs. Maybe Hammer of Wrath cost a little bit of mana. We are proccing Replenish pretty regularly, so that's obviously helping as well. Well, that was fun. I realize that when I go to tank as Prot eventually, it's probably going to feel quite strange. I'm not going to have my reactionary exorcisms to pop off. That's a lot of totems up. And we are actually, we have to drink. It's been a while since we've had the drink. It's all these buttons we have to press now. Well, we almost had aggro. Kinda wish the rogue would take the totems out for me so I didn't have to switch targets to do it. Maybe that's selfish, but I do often rely on melee DPS to take out totems and stuff like that. And they don't seem to be doing it, so we're gonna have to start being more diligent about it. Oh, we're locked up again. That's fun. That's the one thing about doing this dungeon is every time we do this now, our character model gets locked up for some unknown reason. It's a bug. It's a known bug, so it's not an unknown reason. Somebody knows why it happens. And it is visible to everybody in the group. Once we're done with the basilisks, for the most part, I will relog to clear the buff, or to clear the bug, even. But right now we're just gonna have to sit with it. There's gonna be more basilisks. They're gonna do the same thing to us, so no reason to do anything about it now. The mace that we've since learned is kind of basically a shaman mace. Nice to see the shaman actually need— I won't take it from another shaman. Yeah. And on we go with our sliding goodness. Such a bug-free game. The game is solved. There are no unknowns. There are no bugs. 'Cause clearly we can fix bugs in a 17-year-old game, right? Obviously. Oh boy. And mounting up won't help. Mounting up will just be standing on our mount. You come out here. And we are a frog. Pretty sure someone in the group can decurse us.
Sands consume you.
And there we go, that's 2 runs in a row where we have been able to convince a group to pop all the zombies for experience. After we clear this, this basilisk, we will relog for our sanity to clear this bug. Oh, and we're a frog. Even our frog is frozen. That's the amazing part. It's like, it's really consistent. I'm glad that we're like changing poses as we go though. Do a little divine protection here. It's gotta be our thumbnail. Our thumbnail has to contain the bug in it.
Let the executions begin.
I'm assuming they could see it. The other groups have been able to see it. And there we go. Everything back to normal till the next basilisk freezes us in place. I really don't want to go off the pyramid. We've had pretty weird luck in here, just in general, so I think it's good for us just to kind of hang out. That being said, Robert has 3 talent points he hasn't spent, which is awesome. Sanctified Wrath increases crit strike chance by Hammer of Wrath, reduces cooldown of Avenging Wrath, which we don't have yet. Let's go into Fanaticism, increases the crit strike of Judgment capable of a critical hit by 6, reduces threat caused by all actions except when Righteous Fury is on. There we go. That's what we need. That should help out a little bit. More crit on our Judgment, crit capable Judgments. Here we go. See, I'm starting to get a little concerned. Oh, they came down fast this time. They actually came down really fast this time. That's kind of surprising. I guess we're going down here now. Didn't really want to take all this on like this, but we don't really have a big choice. No healing back there, please. And there we go. Dropped his leather chest piece again, 10 stamp, 8 int, 23 spell power. And the event went really smoothly and seemed actually shorter than sometimes it has been.
What can I do for you?
I never really noticed before that the goblin does run off. I don't know how I've never noticed that. This guy has a ton of health. Like a metric crap ton of health. I kind of want to do this side first because we don't need the hammer anymore. And the other side is technically like the end of the dungeon. So I kind of like to do this guy first now. I don't think the group is going to complain too much. And we got frogged. And not a good time to get frogged. Not a good time at all. And we did get frozen again, obviously. It's gonna happen every time we fight a basilisk in here until Blizzard fixes it. Probably be a good idea to let our healer get some mana back. I don't think that they're drinking, so I'm... We are frozen for a long time, guys. And there we go, the dagger did drop. Oh, is that the dagger though? Yeah, that's a dagger the rogue needed. It's awesome. Good stuff. Let's go get the other boss. And that is actually pretty cool looking as well. Just a little horse surfing. No big deal. No big deal. Ah, it's lovely. It is kind of weird to play without your character moving. You just have to believe that the numbers are happening because of you. And, yeah. Oh shoot. That's not great.
The sanctuary reigns supreme.
I guess it doesn't matter. We can apparently take the whole room.
Of the sands.
As he says as he runs away. And we already have those, so we are good to go. Well, that was fun. Yeah, we started with a little bit more than one bubble, so we got more than half a level in here. And that's good. Now let's unfreeze ourselves. There we go. We're back to semi-normal. And yeah, successful run. Good group. Very smooth. Very nice. No complaints. My only complaint is always the bug that afflicts us. That's very visually annoying, as I'm sure you guys are coming to realize and think about. And I want to run a bunch of ZF, but I don't really want to have to deal with that bug every time, but it does seem like that's going to be a fact of life for us. So yeah, I am going to take a little break here, refresh my coffee, and then when I come back, we are going to head down and take on some pirates. Should be a good time, and I will see you guys then.